What are we doing here, huh?
This.
Please, keep this slick bastard away from me.
No, Ferdinand, he's gone.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we are looking at all the times GTA ended up in the news. These are the 20 biggest GTA controversies. Let's do it. Before we continue, we publish content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. 9/11 affects GTA Grand Theft Auto 3.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face.
Just a month after the September 11 attacks, Grand Theft Auto 3 was released, and it drew a fair amount of criticism for its violent content, especially given how closely it followed such a national tragedy. Set in Liberty City, the fictionalized version of New York, the game allowed players to freely use weapons throughout the city. Former Rockstar executive Dan Houser later revealed that some last-minute changes were made in response to 9/11, including changing the color of police cars to avoid resemblance to NYPD vehicles, altering a plane's flight path so it wouldn't appear to crash near skyscrapers, and cutting a mission that referenced terrorism. In my opinion, above and beyond. Sex workers in GTA Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 3 was the first entry in the series to present a fully open 3D world, and it paid off for Rockstar. Its open-ended gameplay gave players more choice than they'd seen in gaming to date, including the controversial option for players to pick up sex workers in their vehicles. This feature sparked significant backlash, especially from parents and media outlets who criticized Rockstar for its inclusion. In 2001, the game was even labeled Most Offensive Game of the Year. I'm currently trying to get Most Offensive Creator of the Year. Hillary Clinton's face, Grand Theft Auto 4. GTA 4 was not without its controversies, though much of it was the same we'd seen with every other GTA that had been released. However, the game sparked fresh controversy when fans discovered the Statue of Happiness, a parody of the Statue of Liberty. The statue's face bore a striking resemblance to Hillary Clinton and held a cup of coffee, widely seen as a jab at the infamous hot coffee scandal from a few years earlier, which she had involvement in bringing to the FTC. Adding fuel to the speculation, the in-game file for the model is named stat_hillbilly01.wdr. I love it. The new Hyde Park crime spree, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Are you trying to give me an S?
Oh, this is gonna be
In 2008, a group of teenagers in New York allegedly went on what police described as a spree of violence, mischief, and damage, reportedly inspired by Grand Theft Auto. Their rampage began with an assault and robbery outside a supermarket, during which they knocked out a man's teeth. Then they broke into a shed, stole weapons, and used them to vandalize vehicles. 6 teens were arrested and charged with robbery, reportedly telling authorities that they were mimicking behavior from the game. Obviously, this drew criticism towards Rockstar from the general public, but they should be happy that the kids weren't emulating my playthrough because they kept things pretty light by comparison. Banned in Thailand, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Nico, my cousin! I can't believe it, you're here! Welcome to America!
Grand Theft Auto was banned in Thailand in 2008 after an 18-year-old student claimed he was inspired by the game to rob and murder a taxi driver. The brutal incident shocked the nation, prompting Thai authorities to remove all GTA titles from store shelves. The game was deemed too violent and a potential influence on impressionable youth. Thailand is not the first country to ban GTA in one way or another, but the incident that led up to it made it one of the more significant bannings Rockstar has seen.
Yeah, me bleach hard last night, you know. The sun come here, just hold on.
What?
GTA removes transphobic content, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Trust me, you don't want to carpool with me.
When GTA 5 moved from PS4 Xbox One generation into the PS5 Xbox Series XS generation, several changes were made to address concerns about outdated and offensive content. One update involved the removal of certain NPCs outside the nightclub Cockatoos. These characters, referred to as drag queens in director mode and labelled as transvestites in PC game files, made remarks about hormone use and existed largely as a trans joke. Another change was made in GTA Online, where an arcade action figure previously named Captain Space Toy Interstellar Transgender featured interchangeable genitalia. The changes were requested, made, and appreciated, and is an example of the few times Rockstar reacted to controversy with change.
That'll teach you something or other.
Grand Theft Misogyny, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yo! Amanda!
GTA 5 faced criticism for its portrayal of women, who were often depicted in overly sexualized roles or used as the butt of in-game jokes. While the game was widely praised for its sharp satire of modern American life, many critics pointed out its female characters reflected Rockstar's history of problematic and misogynistic representations, rather than a tongue-in-cheek representation of something based in reality. Even GTA co-creator Dan Houser acknowledged the issue in an interview with New York Times, admitting that he hadn't given enough thought to how women were portrayed in the game. Bring on GTA 6, baby.
You guys are so lame. No, I'm watching Fame or Shame.
Tits.
Give it up.
Mine's on fire.
The trilogy that burned fans, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition.
Here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country.
Anticipation was pretty high for the GTA Trilogy remasters, as GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are considered some of the most iconic games in history. However, this particular remaster underperformed violently. Known for delivering polished experiences, Rockstar disappointed fans with a remastered trilogy riddled with bugs and technical issues. The remasters also introduced questionable changes that many felt were a bit unnecessary. Making matters worse, Rockstar pulled the original versions from digital storefronts, further frustrating fans. It was just back-to-back mistakes that were hard to forgive for longtime fans.
So when you leaving, Carl?
I ain't sure. Thought I might stay.
Male nudity, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Mr. Stubbs, a gentleman for you.
Oh, thank you, Levis. And thank you.
The Grand Theft Auto 4 expansion, The Lost and the Damned, sparked controversy for including explicit male frontal nudity, which, by the way, is bananas. It's a penis. Relax. While GTA has long featured sexual content, this moment stood out and drew widespread attention from gaming media. Common Sense Media described the expansion as even more controversial than its predecessors. Again, just a penis.
Easy. Don't be pathetic. And no secrets here, pal.
GTA causes violence, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
You're really dumb, aren't you?
One of the most vocal critics of violent media was Jack Thompson, a former attorney known for his aggressive legal tactics. Beginning in the late 1980s, he targeted political figures and rap artists over offensive lyrics. In 1999, he filed his first video game lawsuit representing the families of students killed by 14-year-old Michael Carneal, who blamed games like Resident Evil. Thompson began targeting Grand Theft Auto in 2003, attempting to defend teenage murderer Dustin Lynch by arguing that GTA 3 had fueled his violent behavior. In 2007, the Florida bar disbarred Thompson following numerous complaints about misconduct and dishonesty, which is so unbelievably funny. F you, Jack Thompson, you goddamn dork. Lindsay Lohan sues Grand Theft Auto 5.
See, the ships are coming in, but the walls will hold us.
Nelson in Naples. Shoulder of Orion. 2.
Grand Theft Auto 5, released in 2013, takes place in the fictional city of Los Santos, a satirical version of Los Angeles. Reflecting its real-world counterpart, Los Santos is portrayed as a hub of the entertainment industry. Actors, directors, agents, executives, and reality TV stars, they're all there. One such character is Lacey Jonas, an actress depicted as struggling with an eating disorder. Actress Lindsay Lohan claimed Jonas resembled her, especially pointing to the promotional art of the character in a bikini flashing a peace sign. However, the court dismissed her lawsuit, stating Rockstar had not used Lohan's name, likeness, or photo. Almost, Lindsay. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to make another unwatchable film to get payday.
Nearly got the club, we're finally a go. Now you take care of these guys. No cold feet. Okay? Let's go.
New York protesting Grand Theft Auto 4. GTA 4 sparked controversy right from the release of its first trailer, when New York City officials publicly objected to Rockstar Games using a fictionalized version of their city as the game's setting. Keeping in mind, the last time they did this, it was just after 9/11. So maybe there's an argument there. Critics claimed that video games like GTA 4 represented real-world crime levels and accused the game of promoting violence against police officers. The backlash to these statements was swift, with many pointing out the double standard. Movies and novels often depict New York as backdrops for violent crime stories, so chill out, New York. Aussie, 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 Grand Theft Auto 3.
Hey, kid, over here! An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing.
Guess what? Another country banned GTA, and it's ranking higher than Thailand because it's my homeland. Hey, that rhymed. GTA 3 was temporarily banned in Australia because Rockstar Games did not submit it to the Australian Office of Film and Literature Classification, which is responsible for assigning official age ratings. To comply with local standards, Rockstar later released a modified version of the game for Australian audiences, featuring reduced gore and the removal of prostitution-related content, allowing the game to be distributed legally in the country. And yes, this made it way more lame, and is the primary reason why I thought Vice City was a massive jump in gore and sex. Chinatown protest, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. Creating a game centered around crime means you're probably going to touch on some dark subjects, like crime. While characters frequently use or purchase narcotics, the 2009 handheld release Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars took it a step further by allowing players to actively engage in drug dealing. Though not the first time the series delved into the drug trade, it featured the most extensive drug dealing system seen in the franchise up to that point. Anti-drug organizations were quick to criticize the game, and many parents expressed concerns over its content. Not my parents, but that's because they were not present. Or responsible. Hell yeah. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, sweet!
Why do mums have to ruin everything? In 2008, the group Mothers Against Drunk Driving argued the Entertainment Software Rating Board to change Grand Theft Auto 4's rating from mature to adults only. Their concerns centered on the fact that players could drive while under the influence of alcohol. However, the ESRB ultimately chose to maintain the game's original M rating, but only because drunk driving is cool. I'd like to make it real clear I'm joking. Drunk driving is not cool. Daz Dillinger, Grand Theft Auto 5. Music has always played a major part in the Grand Theft Auto series, with Rockstar Games licensing numerous popular tracks for use in all aspects of the game, from trailers to in-game radio. I don't think I have a stronger memory than blasting I Love a Rainy Night in GTA San Andreas. These licensing deals often cost Rockstar and its parent company Take-Two Interactive significant sums. However, rapper Daz Dillinger claimed Rockstar offered him under $5,000 for the rights to 2 of his songs for GTA 5. When he refused, Dillinger alleged the tracks were used anyway. He sent Rockstar a cease and desist letter and took the story to TMZ, who, as we know, are a totally reputable company. Nothing came out of all this fuss, so I'm gonna say it was made up. Intentional outrage marketing, Grand Theft Auto. Did you know GTA was already surrounded by controversy back in 1997, even before it was released? Inspired by American action films like Speed, the game had its vision and just needed some buzz. To stir up interest, DMA, pre-Rockstar, enlisted British publicist Max Clifford, who planted exaggerated stories in UK tabloids claiming GTA encouraged hit and runs and assaults. The controversy fueled public curiosity, and the original GTA went on to sell 3 million copies, which is a whole lot of copies. Instigating a race war, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Lobster?
No, thanks.
I am ashamed to admit that one of the causes of our mutual problem appears to have been the loose tongue of a man I used to trust.
Look, GTA has its share of controversial missions, and none are quite as on the nose as when you had to literally instigate a race war in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. In Vice City, a setting inspired by Miami, 2 gangs were explicitly identified by ethnicity, Cubans and Haitians. In an early version of the game, missions directed players to eliminate one group or the other based on their choices. This portrayal sparked backlash from the Haitian American community, leading to organized protests, which, by the way, seems fair enough from the Haitian American community.
Shit! The average men are getting cut down!
By the book, Grand Theft Auto 5.
What are we doing here, huh? This.
Please, keep this sleek bastard away from me.
No, Ferdinand, he's gone. He's gone. It's okay, I've got some new friends here now.
This is Michael.
Hey, another controversial mission. Grand Theft Auto 5 escalated the controversy by including a mission that forces the players to carry out torture. And it's not light torture. In the scene, Trevor is ordered to interrogate and torture Ferdinand Kerimov, who is suspected of having links with Azerbaijani terrorists. While some argued the mission was a dark satire of US torture practices during the War on Terror, human rights advocates strongly disagreed. Keith Best, CEO of Freedom from Torture, condemned the scene, saying that Rockstar had crossed the line.
No, please.
The anticipation is always worse.
Really? Oh.
Hot Coffee, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Hey man, I owe you my life.
It's hard not to give this the #1 spot. In 2004's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, players could engage in dates and activities with various girlfriends. Hidden within the game's code was the infamous Hot Coffee mod, which unlocked an explicit minigame showing CJ in a fully interactive sex scene. The ESRB reclassified the game as adults only until Take-Two removed the content. A class action lawsuit followed, and Take-Two ultimately paid $20 million in compensation. Oh, and by the way, they accidentally released it again with the hidden code in the Trilogy remaster. God damn it, guys.
Amazing.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MojoPlays and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos.